So, hello, dear dentist. Uh, as you know me as very well, and today we have one more successful story. Dr. Vinitha Balakrishnan from Chennai, Tamil Nadu, and we got successfully her German visa to migrate for preparing for her FSP, KP, this and that all dental approbation programs, especially. So today we're going to talk to Vinitha and we'll get to know how this journey was with Welcare and one by one we will ask your queries to Vinitha. How was the journey with Welcare overseas? And then we will see how the feedback from the Vinitha end. So hello Vinitha, you can give some brief introduction about yourself and then we move forward.
All right. So I'm Dr. Vinitha. I finished my BDS in Chennai, SRM, and I visited SIR when I was in my final year. I was about to finish my final year in 2023. I had a lot of doubts about migrating to Germany. I wanted to pursue my master's in oral surgery. And then Sir explained to me that in Germany it works different. It's not oral maxillofacial surgery, it's oral surgery. And then he explained to me the process, and he guided me saying that it's better to start the process now because it's a very long process, especially getting the deficit letter. So it'll be better if we do it side by side. But since I was in my final year, I didn't have my degree certificate yet. So he told me to finish my German language exams within my internship. So I finished till my B2 German language here. And once I was done with my internship, we started the deficit process in late 2020.
So Vinitha, like what motivates you to, choose Germany to study this your master's program? Like why not other English speaking country? Like what fear, the easiness or your interest, you found towards Germany, like what motivates?
Uh, First thing is, I heard to my senior that work-life balance is really good in Germany, and that usually when you're working there as a dentist, you get recognized for your job way faster than any other English-speaking countries like Australia or something like that. And it seemed like when we see the investment part for the masters, Germany seemed to be a more feasible option. And especially after the education, when we see the career part after post graduation, Germany seemed to have the most pros compared to the other countries.
So, as you know, when someone is planning to do post graduation in dentistry, especially, and when we choose Germany, so it is always a challenge, first of all. And what is the challenge is the German language, because everything in German, nothing is in English. So, how do you find like learning the German language, being a dentist in India, and then, how easy to learn German language and what do you want to say to the dentist will be watching you this video, I hope so, and then what you want to give them a suggestion or your feedback about learning the language and how it's easy or how it's difficult, and how give some feedback about the German language learning pattern also, or like how you feel it is about. Yeah.
To be very honest, the language is 6 levels, right? We must finish till C1 in order to do. So earlier stages, it was a bit easy. It was interesting. It was something new that we're learning. So it was all like, oh, I'm learning a new language and stuff. But as we enter the B level, the B1 and the B2 level, it does get a bit difficult, but it's manageable. It's doable. It's not something that is impossible. We can't do it. No, it's not like that. We can definitely do it. Of course, it's going to be difficult only because we are not in constant touch with the language in India. If we are attending classes, for example, I was working and learning the language, so I could only attend the weekend classes. So until the next weekend, I had minimal touch with the language. So the next weekend, it was a bit fresh for me. It was a bit new for me. So that was the only challenge I faced. But other than that, I would say it's completely doable if of course it needs a little bit of effort and constant touch with the language. So practice is what makes the language easier. So I feel like considering I'm going to do my next level in Germany, it might be easier because I'll be surrounded by native speakers, so I'll have good flow with the language.
But as far as I know, you are the brilliant student. You did all your level in first attempts you pass B1 also, I think, and in B2 also you first attempt you clear all your levels. So of
That's
course,
right.
when we like, it is all about mindset, you know,
That's true.
and patience. Mindset and patience we require to get the good things. The easy things will come very faster to us, you know, and then the good things, they have waves, you know. So we have to move according to waves and then try to reach our goal. So you did really good job with the German language part also, and that was like unexpected. Usually, no one pass in first attempt. They take one or two attempts, but you did it really well in German language also, and that was surprising for me as well. You know, because we see, you know, how many of our students going and in and around. So I know this scenario for learning language, but of course, it is not impossible. If you decide, it will definitely happen, and you can move to your career goal. Okay. So Vinitha, you have already your visa, so you can
Yes.
show your visa on screen. Those dentists will be watching you, maybe inspired by you, and they also can think of to do their masters in Germany. So you can see the Vinitha visa copy. She is traveling in January first week, and it was like delayed. Somehow we didn't get this intake, but of course she will be all set now, and she will be traveling in January first week. So I'm so happy for you, first of all, and always we are been in touch with you and doing all the process in right direction. Of course, we have to keep patience, and that is also key success point for Germany, as you know. So finally, what would you like to say about Welcare overseas services, and how was like you feel about us, like how we were helpful throughout the process from beginning to till the state?
It was definitely a long process, but the fact that I knew what was happening, the next step, this is going to happen, or it is under process, or this is how it is going to work, was because of the guidance of Welcare. If not, I don't know, I would have lost my mind because it's a very long process. And especially for me, because first I applied to RP, then I changed to NRA, and then the deficit was postponed, and then the intake was missed. It was a really, really stressful process. So throughout this, the one thing that kept me in track to not lose hope is that I knew something was happening, and that update was given to me by Welcare. So the guiding was appropriate. The information that they give is like proper time appropriate to make us understand that it is a long process, but the process is happening. So, and especially after I got my deficit throughout the visa process, everything that was arranged was very fast. Like setting up my bank account and getting my documents collected for the visa, all of that to the guidance of Welcare, it was like I had to do nothing extra. Everything was given up to me, and I just had to follow those. So that seemed like a huge relief off my back because most of these things we have never heard before. So the fact that we had the right guidance and the fact that I have a visa in my hand right now shows that I'm in right hands.
Okay, so what's your parents feeling about this your success journey?
They are very excited because they have also been with me through this journey. I started in 2023 and I'm going in 2026. So a 3-year journey, and they are very relieved. They are very, very relieved, and they're very happy. They just can't wait because after this,
Yeah,
it's going to be a long story.
as you know, it's not easy task. This is documentation part, and bureaucracy is very challenging, you know, and dealing
Yeah,
with these all things. I know personally these things, but of course, as an student, you will be having always something in mind to ask this and that, of course. But every day I speak to more than 100, 200 people, and then sometimes it's happen, you know. So, but of course, after all, the journey is ending in the happy moment. That is important for us, correct? And this is what
that is true.
happened in Germany also. And I wish you best of luck for the further your journey also in Germany. And always God bless you, and you grow as how you're doing, and do hard work, and you get success in your future endeavors also. I hope so you will do that very well, and I'm so
Thank
proud
you.
of you as well, keeping the patience. And I'm also thankful to you and your family. You kept patient, you keep trusting on me and my organization, and we made it successfully this journey. So I'm so happy and thankful to your family and you. You keep patience, patience, patience. That was like I'm really admire today this moment also, because sometime candidates or student will go in the wrong way also, leaving this apart from these things. But you kept patient similar way other my student also keeping patience. And of course if they keep patience, the things, the day will come. And today is the day what we have got it for you, and then in future also you will be getting success in your career. And of course my wish is always with you, of course. Okay.
Thank you,
So
sir.
thank you so much for your time, and God bless you. That's what I can say.
Thank you. Thank you, sir.
Okay, so take care.
Namaste.
Bye bye.
Yeah.